Hi, I'm Pam Hemphill, founder of the Journeyforward, where I help support women on their journey through divorce. Today, I have with me my good friend Irene, who has had her own journey through divorce. And today, what I'd really like to just touch on is about grief and loss. Grief can wear a lot of different faces, and sometimes it's hard to recognize that that's what we're actually experiencing. It can be the loss of a job. It can be the loss of a marriage. It can be the loss of a home. It can be the loss of a loved one. There are many forms of grief and loss. And so this impacts us pretty strongly. Irene, what was your experience as you went through your journey?
Oh gosh, I know this is supposed to be a really brief video of us talking, but I was completely shocked when working with you on this. When you said that, my mind was blown because I didn't think, I don't know, I was thinking I would take your course or I would take a pill and it would go away in 90 days. And it doesn't take me a year to work through this. It is grief. Divorce is grief. And I just didn't know how to apply that until, going through the motions with you. So I think it is acknowledging that it is a grieving time and being self-compassionate, the things that you've helped me with. I think that has made me come to the acceptance and want to work through it, because I know it's not going to be this pill or this, I'll just journal for 90 days straight and I'll get over it, and I'll create a new habit, like the 30-day habit book or whatever.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah, I think that we do tend to sometimes think that, well, we should just suck it up. I mean, people go through this all the time, but really you've gone through the loss of a dream. You've gone through the loss of a marriage. Maybe you've gone through the loss of your home, maybe your spiritual community. There are lots of ways that we experience loss, and it's hard sometimes to share that with other people, because if they're not going through that journey or they haven't been through that journey, they don't always understand. And so, one of the things I can do to help people, and thank you so much for your feedback on how I've been able to help you, is to really create a plan to help you through your personal journey forward. And grief and loss, it does take time. This is not something that just you wake up tomorrow and you're done. It takes time, and it's a time that you get to nurture yourself. I have a free gift that you can download called 12 Self-Care Tips. And this is a time to really show yourself some love and to give yourself some space and some time to work through this, but to know that this is also a temporary season. It won't be like this forever, but it is a process, and that's okay.
It's true. I mean, I didn't think of it at all that way until kind of working through this and building my own tools. One of the tips that you have on there is to take time to drink tea or coffee, and I kind of rush in the morning, but in the afternoon, I do kind of do my little high tea for myself, and I do drink like different herbal tea. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Setting up some little, tripping over my own tongue here, some routines, some self-care things that just let you get comfortable spending time with yourself, feeling your feelings, but creating those little rituals and traditions along the way. I just heard a quote the other day about grief, and that it's love unexpressed. And so I was thinking about that, and I thought, at this point in this particular journey, you get to express that love to yourself and really nurture yourself through that. Other people can help, and they do help, and I don't ever want to minimize that help, but getting the tools to learn how to really nurture yourself will have the most impact at helping you move through that time. One of the tips that I also share with people, and I think that you'll relate to this too, is doing a visualization where you just close your eyes and you think about what is just one happy moment that just makes you feel so good? And one of the ones that I would think about is when I'd hold a puppy. And how that little puppy nuzzling in, and then you just sit and let that feeling just go through your body and hang on to that for a few moments. And those are some things that can help to shift you out of that feeling of sadness and to feel that joy. Your brain doesn't know that, that's a temporary moment, and it will grab that, and it will shift that energy and feeling. And so that I have so many more tips that I love to share, and thank you for your feedback. And if people would like to know more, please reach out to me. I offer 15-minute discovery calls where we can talk and come up with a plan to walk you through your divorce journey. Grief is just one piece of the journey. The journey encompasses many other things, but it builds you on a path so that you really can create a life that you love. And so reach out to me on thejourneyforward.coach and get your free gift of the 12 self-care tips. Download that and ask me for that 15-minute call. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to support you. Irene, do you have anything else that you would like to share before we end this session?
Oh, I don't know. You had me at puppy. I was smiling. I was thinking about my own puppy. I think that does help. I mean, when you asked me to think about that and you shared your puppy story, it got me thinking about the first time I saw my dog across the street and tethered on a little bench, and I ran across the street. So yeah, having those memories again, really positive. So thank you, Pam.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Well, please, we will put the link to the website in our show notes, but it's thejourneyforward.coach. I would love to talk with you. I would love to support you and help you move through your journey forward. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.